자, 감수한 뉴 챌린저!
마스터 빔打ってもらえるかにゃ。
かしこまりにゃ。
ビームってヨネセックスだにゃ。
始まるよ。
Alright, we're back exactly where we left off in the Sanctuary of the Scion. So, these last couple of levels can be a little annoying, so who knows how long this will take us. But, assuming it's not too late, we have a spicy retro surprise afterwards, hopefully. But, you know, let's not get too ahead of ourselves. Thank you so much for that follow, Masilla. Appreciate that. Oh boy. Yeah, those guys are even worse than the mummies, because I think they shoot fireballs at you if you get too far away from them. As if the mummies could get worse somehow. They found a way. hear one of you bastards hiding around here. Where are you? Alright, there's a key we need here. So I guess we just have to come back here later. Oh god, no! No! Okay, well that was a mistake. Whoopsie daisy. It's okay, that was a test run. Laura's as good as new, as you can see. Let's see if we can kill these fucking, mutants without losing all of our health again. That'd be just swell. Bro, get off of me. That went even worse than last time. How dare you? I said we were supposed to save health, not lose it. Okay, we're not going to bother climbing up to the top of the statue this time. We already know that there's a pedestal up there that we'll have to come back for later. Not too sure if there's anything we could do up here at the moment. Might as well use that large meta kit we just found. And these Egyptians sure do love building their sphinxes. I thought there was only one sphinx. There's a sphinx here, and there's a sphinx back in the level before us. Before we opened up the sanctuary door. Alright, so that's a place we can climb up. This is a door that'll presumably open at some point, too. I think there's yet another Sphinx in Tomb Raider 3 in the Lud's Gate level. They just have a whole ass Sphinx exhibit in the museum that you can climb on. Okay, I see a lever over there, up in the top. If we turn on if we turn on classic graphics, okay, that's completely obscured. That's dickish. That's absolutely dickish. Yeah, so if you're using classic graphics, that fucking lever is invisible. Oh god, no! Too far! Too far! Damn it, Laura. How dare you. Okay, so this slope is perfectly fine to stand on. Also, I don't know if you guys can see it or not. Again, I don't know if it... Okay, it does show up with classic graphics too. You can see that there's a weird object floating in the middle of the air, which is something we want to come back to. That'll be an important item for us shortly. Yeah, we have like 1,200 magnum shots. I think we're good to use our magnums for a little bit. Now, what are these? This is the Uzi. Why is the Uzi floating on an invisible platform in the middle of this chamber? The world may never know. Oh, now we got two. Nice. Yeah, they had 3 of those things, and none of them did anything. The third one is still stuck, as a matter of fact. Okay, that was really bad, but whatever. Is what it is, I guess. Is there anything I could do over here? We might have to do that climbing gauntlet all over again. Or maybe not, actually. Where does this lead? This is probably somewhere we have to go to. Okay, that's a door, so we need to find something to open that door. This is where we got the large med pack. Okay, well, I'm not too sure how to open up that door, but we have an open door over here, so go check this out. See where this takes us. That could be one of those spots where if you're not familiar with the controls, the modern controls at least, that could really confuse you if you don't know to do the back hop there, to go down that slide backwards. Also, it looks like there's something down in that pool. Okay, picking up that key does not open that door. Fair enough. Why would it? I don't know. Tomb Raider is silly. Tomb Raider is silly, and it does silly, weird things like that. I might have to do this climbing gauntlet again, unfortunately. So there's absolutely no way for us to get over there from here, is there? Unfortunate. Oh, I see ammo down there. Missed that. There might be some platforms that we can climb over there that we missed, so we'll take a look at that in a second. And there's a path of platforms over this way too, which I guess leads over to the top of the Sphinx that we dropped down from, possibly. Yeah, I think this leads back to the way that we fell down to. Alright, let's see where this key goes. Maybe this key goes, like, to a door at the beginning. This door doesn't take a key, does it? No, it doesn't look like it. Alright, let's go look at the beginning. See if there's a key door back here. Okay, no, that looks like it takes a scarab. Whatever this thing is, I'm sure that's what it takes. So, no key doors so far. Thank you so much for that head pat, Tom. Appreciate that.
No.
No. No, I refuse the head pats. Alright, we're gonna go look over on the right side here. There's probably some platforms we missed. And hello, Flo. Thank you for the head pats as well. Alright, this is what we missed. Yeah, there's something up here. Some lever up here we need to pull. Clearly. How are you both doing? Yeah, we're enjoying some extremely chill, We're enjoying some extremely chill Tomb Raider fun, as you can see. Okay, there we go. That opens that mystery door that we passed by a few times. Let's see if we can get that large medikit. You're playing Helldivers. Oh, nice. Did they release a new Warbond, or are you still just playing with the old stuff? Just having fun with friends. That's cool. Yeah, I want to do a, I don't actually have a ton of people on my friends list that still play Helldivers. I should do a co-op Helldiver stream sometime. That would be fun. I'm pretty good. We got really far in this game yesterday, Flo, but it wasn't super late, but I had already been streaming for like 6 hours, so I figured I'd put off finishing this game until today. Then, you know, assuming whenever we finish it's not too late, we can start something new. I already have the next game in mind. Stupid flying mutant creature, get out of here. Yeah, these flying mutant things, like, they're clueless. They're absolutely clueless. You would have liked to play more Zelda 2 today, but it's really loud. Oh, that sucks. Yeah, I hate that. It's difficult to stream whenever you have people coming through your mic constantly. I will say that you definitely made Zelda 2 look less terrible than I remember. Oh god. Oh god, oh god, oh god, no! No! You definitely made Zelda 2 look less terrible than I remember it. Okay, we need to pull this block over on this side. It might just be because I'm an adult now, and, you know, figuring stuff out is obviously easier when you're older, but... The game almost looks fun. I will say almost, because there's also a lot of annoying bullshit in it. Oh god, no, run, run! Yeah, getting banished back to the start of the map, basically. It's basically like the best analogy I can give a modern gamer for it is it's basically like playing Dark Souls, but you get 3 lives, and once your 3 lives run out, you get sent back to Firelink Shrine, and you have to go all the way back through the game again. Which is definitely challenging, so don't get me wrong. It is definitely challenging, but... Okay, the Ankh goes up here, I think. Not only is it an endurance test, basically, where you have to march through super hard areas of the game without losing too many lives, they also put in areas like Death Mountain that are just super fucking repetitive and meant to confuse you and steal lives from you. Damn it, Laura. These fucking, the modern controls kind of piss me off a little bit, not gonna lie. They work like 90% of the time, but the 10% of the time they don't work really fucking pisses me off. Okay, I guess we're supposed to hold the ledge whenever we fall off that. That's fine. I can do that. Oh, Tomb Raider is great. Like, this isn't a blind playthrough. Like, I've beaten this game before. I'm playing it with the modern controls, though, from the remaster, instead of the classic controls. Which, after they've tweaked it a little bit, I will say the modern controls are probably a little bit better. But you have those edge cases, like I just mentioned. You have like a 10% edge case where the controls just randomly don't do what they're supposed to do, and it ends up with you dying. Like, to lower yourself off of a ledge, I think I went over this last stream, but I can show it again. Like, to lower yourself off a ledge with the modern controls, you just hold in the trigger while you're running, like this, and she spins around automatically to grab it, and then you could fall off safely. But randomly, she will just not do that for some reason. I think it has to do with the camera. Like, maybe if I have the camera facing her, she won't do it. No, she still does it. Yeah, she just randomly doesn't grab the ledge like she's supposed to, and it gets you killed. So, that's really the only complaint I have. Otherwise, the modern controls are pretty decent. They take a little getting used to, but once you get used to them, you're good to go. And I've already beaten the game with the classic controls, so I figured why not try something new. Why not try something new? Pain awaits you. It's okay, I like pain. Hurt me more, snake. Oh, another parallel of Zelda 2 and Dark Souls is the bosses in Zelda 2 look pretty easy. At least from what I saw. The bosses look extraordinarily easy. It's getting to them that's the hard part. That's sort of the same with Dark Souls. Like Dark Souls, once you know the trick to beating the bosses, most of them are pretty easy. But getting to them is really hard. Alright, let's not fucking kill ourselves this time. That would be nice. Have you played Tomb Raider yet, Flo? I know Deps has. I asked this to Deps yesterday, and he told me that it took him forever to play through Tomb Raider 1. Forgive me if I asked this already. My tiny pea-sized brain doesn't remember stuff so good. Alright, so what does that do for us exactly? You don't think you'll play it? It doesn't seem fun? Oh, you don't like, you don't think watching me break my neck over and over again is fun? I don't know. I guess it is kind of an acquired taste. I just really like the vibes of this game a lot. I like the quiet ambient soundtrack and all of that. Yeah, why didn't this open? Is there something we're missing? the fuck out? Where am I supposed to go if that's not open? I missed something over here. And hello, Soso. How are you doing? Is there some, like, bullshit I missed over here? What's going on? Your teeth are killing you? Oh, no! What's wrong with your teeth? Oh my god, I'm fucking stupid. Look at this keyhole. Look at this fucking keyhole. Look at this fucking keyhole. Look at this keyhole and how it blends in with the background. Get absolutely hecked on. That's what we were missing. You've been having trouble with your teeth lately? Yeah, I'm not sure. The only real, like, suggestions I can give is, obviously, brush your teeth more if you think you need it, and, don't drink soda. Those are the only real 2 tips I can give. If you're already doing both of those, then I'm not sure. I know soda is really bad for your teeth. Okay, so you don't do both of those. Yeah, I'm not sure then. Puzzles, precision platforming, and exploration are a recipe for making you not care about a game. That's a shame, because like I said, this game's a really good this game's like a huge vibe for me. I love this game. I love basically being left to explore an area and platform through it while I just get to listen to like ambient sound effects. It probably sounds super boring to most people, but I really, really like it. It's super enjoyable. Alright, now we have to figure out where to use this second Ankh that we got. Probably on top of the Sphinx statue, if I had to guess. A fairy is stealing all the vitamins from your teeth while you sleep. Yeah, that sounds like one of those evil, evil fae creatures they have in World of Darkness. Okay, I didn't really want that to happen, but okay, game, whatever you say. Might have to do the platforming again. You want my teeth? But Soso, I need those. How else am I gonna bite you if I don't have my teeth? Alright, this is the long way of doing this, but whatever. It's safe, quote-unquote. The long but safe way. I'm sort of surprised you like Zelda 2 in that case, Flo, because Zelda 2 is basically an explorathon, and figuring out where to go and get items to progress as a puzzle. And what was the third thing you mentioned? Laura, no! What the fuck? The fucking camera fucked me over. Now I have to do all that shit all over again because of the fucking camera. The fucking camera inverted the controls and made me kill myself. Yeah, I'm surprised you like Zelda 2, though, Flo, because that game's basically a big explorathon and a big puzzle. And I guess it does have minor platforming, but not, like, really big platforming. God, that pissed me off. Fucking shitty camera. The camera wants to do this dramatic zoom out, and it's like, bro, I'm trying to play the fucking game. How about you freeze my character in place if you want to do this dramatic zoom out? Yeah, the combat looks okay. Looks a little basic, but I mean, it's a Nintendo game, so what do you expect? I love Castlevania, and Castlevania has basic as hell combat, so... Alright, hopefully this is the last time we have to do this shit. Otherwise I'm gonna be very upsetty. The game forcing you to investigate and figure out where to go is pretty cool, though. It's just really brutal whenever you combine it with the fact that if you die 3 times, you have to go all the way back to the beginning. It really does sort of feel like a grand adventure when you put it like that. Even if some of the puzzles they expect you to figure out are kind of bullshit. Like, oh, you have to jump from the 2nd story of the church and land in a chimney and get the swordsman to teach you how to do the cunt thrust with your sword. That makes a whole lot of sense. Master Swordsman, teach me how to be a better swordsman. Well, you see, Link, it's all in the hips. This is the last time we're doing this. I swear. I swear! Alright, we're gonna save here just in case. Oh, you're playing Castlevania 3 after you beat Zelda 2? Yeah, Castlevania 3 is awesome. I actually like that game so much I want to do a second playthrough with one of the other characters. Probably Alucard. Maybe Sypha, I don't know. Sypha kind of blows, unfortunately. I'll probably do another playthrough of Castlevania 4 also. Just to beat it without beating the final level with save states. So I can say I did it 100% legit. Okay, there we go. Now we're in business. See, why is she doing that? Why is she just putting her hands out and falling instead of spinning around and grabbing the ledge? Like, what the fuck is up with that, Laura? Why are you doing that? So, like, what? If the camera's above her head, she can't... No? Like, she can do it there, too. It's literally just random. I don't know what her problem is. I don't know why she does that. That's the #1 thing that pisses me off about the modern controls. Is whenever she falls off a ledge and just has her hands out and doesn't spin around. Castlevania 3 is a hard son of a bitch, though. I think you'll like it, though. It's an exceptionally fun game. Left nostril is 0.3% more open than the right one. That's when she spins around and grabs the ledge. I had no idea. Makes perfect sense. She gets distracted thinking about cheese or something. So distracted that she falls to her death. Feels bad, man. Alright, we're about to run out of oxygen. This area is super cool. See more goodies. Okay, we can't pull that because we're underwater. So give me an underwater lever to pull. If you lean more on your right ass cheek instead of the left, she slips and falls down the ledge. You know what? I could believe it. Maybe it's a good thing Laura isn't more caked up. I'm sure they have mods to add extra cake on her, but maybe it isn't a good idea. She's gonna lose her balance. Ma'am, excuse me, ma'am? You are far too caked up to be making these jumps. God. Alright, we're saving. I want this stupid flying mutant to knock me off. Yeah, and suddenly all of that water that was here before is just gone. Gone without a trace. Bro, look at this bullshit.
I'm sick of it!
Did people actually make her titties bigger? I'm not sure for the original version. I'm sure mods exist for this version, though. I mean, maybe. Who knows?
Man, I'm gonna break my monitor, I swear!
When you're like 13 years old and Tomb Raider is your first time seeing a virtual female, I'm sure you'll goon to literally anything.
I'm sick of it!
Man, I'm gonna break my monitor, I swear!
Alright, how do I get down from here without fucking killing myself? That's the real question. Goon to an extra curvy tree? I mean, maybe. Maybe. I don't know. It's possible. You say it as a joke, but I say it's possible. Okay, we've successfully made it to the bottom. Oh. Yeah, that's right. That's where this lever is. Yeah, we should be good to go then. Yeah, if you squint and look at the branches, it kind of looks like the knobs on them are boobs.
Man, I'm gonna break my monitor, I swear!
Oh, yeah, it looks like we have a big follow spot. Yeah, welcome to the party. Welcome to the party, friend. I've prepared an extra special knife just for you. Alright, how much you want to bet as soon as we pick up this scarab? Bad shit's gonna happen. Oh god. Oh god! Oh god! Okay, the only difference between a sharp knife and a dull knife is how much effort you have to put in. God, this is fucking bad. This is so bad.
yourself.
No, the fireballs. They gave me a tummy ache. Yeah, these things fucking suck. These enemies are absolutely terrible. They're even worse with the classic controls. Like, you sort of have a fighting chance using the modern controls, because Laura controls way better. But with the classic controls, you're just shit out of luck. They just gang rape you non-stop, and there's nothing you can do about it. Alright, that's one down. Get the fuck off of me. These things are so fucking annoying. Jesus Christ. Alright, I need to use our shotgun, actually. I think our shotgun is probably our best bet. Go for the second mummy, not the centaur. I don't care about the centaur. I got stuck. Bro's just tanking shotgun blasts to the face. Let me just casually tank these shotgun blasts to the face. Thank you very much. I eat buckshot for breakfast. Alright, we're gonna use another med kit. Yeah, I don't want to target the centaur. The centaur is not the threat. Trust me, the centaur is not the threat. The fucking monster trying to gang rape you in the corner is the threat. Slowly put your shotgun away. No sense of urgency whatsoever. Alright, there we go. Now that the two little fuckers who are trying to gang rape me in the hallway are gone, the centaur is easy. Like, legit, the centaur is like the least threatening thing in this room. Yeah, that fucking Scion better be close by, bro. We're going through so much hell to get it. Yeah, I can't imagine doing this area on New Game Plus. New Game Plus is basically like the normal game, except they start you with more weapons, but all of the enemies do more damage, and all of the enemies have more health.
I still got a pain in my brain from you. And it's telling me funny ideas now, like to shoot you to hell.
Oh god, no, it's Larson! Yeah, whatever will I do? Larson is here. No! Yeah, I don't think that went very well for him. Is Pierre here too? I thought Pierre was supposed to attack you with him, but I guess not. Pierre knew better. Oh well, I guess we just casually murdered Larson.
You just pulled the tough end of a wishbone. Howdy.
Afternoon.
Left Larson sucking wind then, eh?
If that is the phrase.
Well, your little vacation riot's over now. Time to give back what you've hijacked off me.
Let's try the lunchbox.
Well, kill her!
Hey!
You morons!
What the? Why does she have Skate from fucking Streets of Rage 2? Why is, like, a white version of Skate from Streets of Rage 2 part of her, like, entourage? What the hell is that all about? I guess Pierre is just fucking dead. I thought Pierre attacked us with Larson, but apparently not. He absolutely lit his ass up with the Uzis. Yeah, maybe Natla can use the ancient mystical powers of the Scion to make herself look less like a Barbie doll. A sunburnt Barbie doll.
What the heck was that? What? That away. Probably just a fish. Hand me some fish, kid. Man, you have got to learn to chill. I'm going back inside. You coming?
Ugh, I'm beat.
Steady.
Yeah, after all that bullshit, I need a nap too.
We ready yet?
Apparently nobody thought to check the cabin or whatever with the bed in it. And this dude is still fucking clueless. How? How do you drive a motorcycle off a cliff and have nobody notice it? You crash the motorcycle right next to where the boat is floating and nobody notices. Yeah, best guards money can buy. Well, the worst part is, Salami, is we can't even talk shit about them, because apparently they beat us. I think they took our stuff away, too. Yeah, like, they took all of our stuff away. We have our ammo, but we don't have our weapons. So who's the real idiot? The idiots or the person who gets beaten by the idiot? That's the real question. Yeah, I barely remember this level, so we're going to be sort of figuring stuff out as we go. The fact that she has a race-swapped version of Skate from Streets of Rage 2 as one of her henchmen is just hilarious to me. It's like, yeah, let's get this random urban kid with a ball cap and Uzis and get him to be one of my, like, Bond villains. Okay, we can't jump over that. Unfortunate. Did that open something over here? Am I missing something? No. Oh, wait. Okay, never mind. I can't climb on this, can I? This is too high. Okay, yeah, that's too high. Pull this again, can I? Oh, I can. Yeah, why would we want to, though? Actually, wait. If I pull this back up, does that open the door upstairs? It's worth checking. Does not. Okay. So there's literally no benefit of putting it back up. There's probably some stuff we can do over here. We have to figure out how to get over there, though. Thank you so very much for that follow, Red Guy. Appreciate that. Welcome to the stream. Indeed. The new challenger is here. And the new challenger is you. I'm playing with modern controls. I've already beaten this game with classic controls, so I wanted to try out the modern ones. They're not bad, but there's like a 10% edge case where they really make me upset. Oh, here we go. Here we missed something. There's a box here. Yeah, this is the modern graphics. The retro graphics look like this. Which I don't mind, honestly. The retro graphics look fine. The only thing I don't like is that it's stuck at 30 FPS. Which I think with the original PC versions, you could run them at 60, even if they were using the retro graphics. I think, at least. Yeah, in the original PC version, you could run Tomb Raider at 60 FPS, I think. But in the remaster, they lock the classic graphics to 30 FPS for some reason. I could be wrong though, because I only played Tomb Raider 3 on PC. I never played the first game on PC, so maybe the first game is locked to 30, and Tomb Raider 3 isn't. Here we go. This is what we were looking for. Wait, how do we do our, how do we prepare for the jump if we can't take the guns out? Well, I guess we're freeballing it. Yeah, there might be some weird stuff with the engine where it forces it to be 30 FPS. I know that's the case for certain games, like, I think Final Fantasy XIV, like if you run Final Fantasy XIV above 60 FPS, the physics break randomly. But yeah, Spire did a pretty good job. I like the remasters. It's more convenient than getting the original PC versions to work. Okay, I think we actually have to push some boxes. Remember the first time I played this level, I got stuck on it. The Open Lara engine. That's a good name for it. Yeah, I think we have to push this box. The first time I did this level, I got very confused because I had no clue what to do, but all you have to do is move this box. I really like that they included the optional level packs too, because I don't even know if you can still buy those or not. Like a Lost Artifact and the Golden Mask or whatever. I don't even know if you can still buy those. So it's really nice of them to include that. Which Lost Artifact actually is my favorite old school Tomb Raider. So I'm glad I got to play that for the first time. Okay, don't fall. There we go. Yeah, my only real criticism with the modern controls is sometimes she won't spin around and grab the ledge like she's supposed to. But other than that, I quite like them. The new graphics look really good too. My only real criticism with the new graphics is I think they added a few too many skyboxes to the caves. Like, one of my favorite things about OG Tomb Raider is, like, the game makes you feel super isolated by cutting you off from looking at the sky. So I think that some of the areas didn't need skyboxes, but for the most part, it's fine. It's sort of funny. Core Design basically said that if they could have added the skyboxes, they would have. But they had limitations, technical limitations. But it's one of those cases where the technical limitation actually made the game better, in my opinion. Kind of like Silent Hill. Like, Silent Hill wouldn't have had the fog effect if it wasn't a technical limitation. But it improved the game because they used the technical limitation to their advantage. If that makes sense. All right, how do we get back? How do we get down there? Can I jump from here? Yeah, we'll save and see what happens. Stupid barricades. Okay, maybe there's an alternate way of, like, getting down there. Like where we pulled that lever. Okay, it doesn't look like it. Yeah, this doesn't oh, okay, never mind. Yeah, this little gauntlet was pretty challenging with the classic controls. But with the modern controls, not so much. It's pretty easy. Let's see, were we missing anything? Surely there's some goodies up here. That takes us back out to where we were. Gotcha. Right, so what is this thing we picked up? A fuse. Alright, so that thing is not going to lower until we get all the fuses. Now, how we actually get to that point, that's the rub. Yeah, you can actually see one is hidden over there on that conveyor belt, too. Which, for all the athleticism that Laura displays, she's not willing to reach her arm in and grab it straight away. So we have to do some convoluted puzzle and turn on this machine somehow. Alright, we need to figure out how to make that jump to the boat. Alright, I noticed they have this little square poking out here. Can we actually make that jump? Is that a thing that's possible? We actually can. Nice. Laura, you're supposed to grab the ledge, not pass through it. Silly. Wait, why is she like freezing in midair now? She didn't do that before. Yeah, was I not supposed to make that jump the first time? What's up with that? That's really weird. Kind of feels like I sequence broke the game on accident. Okay, there we go. We have to do the grabbing motion. That's what lets us go extra distance, apparently. Yeah, what the fuck? What's up with that? Yeah, I have a feeling we're not supposed to make the jump like this, but I'm gonna see if I can make it work anyway. Okay, there we go. Just had to try a few times. That is an incredibly tight jump. I guess we're going to find out whether that's the intended solution or not. It felt kind of like I was glitching it. Apparently if you make her stick her arms out, she flies a little bit further. tell that Natla's an Atlantean because she has the same, like, ball-brained sense of architecture. It's like, well, let me put this random switch halfway across the cavern, and that'll be the switch that turns on the drill in this random mine shaft.
Ain't nothing personal.
Yeah, I don't have any weapons, though. So I can't exactly kill you without weapons. Oh. Stuff up here, too. Hold on. Alright, you need to, like, heck off. You're booty blocking me from pushing this box, bro. I don't appreciate it. Okay, maybe I don't need to push it.
Oh, really?
I'm starting to feel like this might not be the intended solution for this puzzle. Maybe. Like, why would they put us up against a dude who has guns before we get our pistols back? Maybe the game is just dickish and I don't remember it. Alright, we are going to explore that area that we missed before we go trigger the cowboy dude. Apparently the cowboy dude is who Larson wishes he was. Alright, let's do this the correct way this time. First we're going to check this secret passage up here. Okay, so we're gonna grab the fuse and hopefully not trigger this guy. Hopefully. Okay, good. Now, hopefully that final lever opens up the door by the conveyor belt. That'll let us get the last fuse. Then we can fight that jackass with our pistols and nothing else, as we lost all of our other weapons. Okay, apparently doing that jank-ass jump was all part of the intended solution, as was losing half of our health. You know what? That's fine. We'll take it. Now, why did they hide our pistols in, like, some random, like, portable suspended in midair? Who the fuck knows? Good question. The world may never know. This gives us a little shortcut down here, which is not really needed because we already have to clear that area in order to get our guns back to begin with. So now we can go kill the cowboy dude. But I think once we kill them, we can get our magnums back. Which is good because the magnum is our workhorse gun.
Ain't nothing personal.
Damn, bro, look at all my health. These little fucking baby shit guns we're using that do no damage. Yeah, bro's like Season 1 McCree. He's fanning the hammer from like halfway across the map and taking out all my health. I'm stuck. I'm fucking stuck. No! Can I get my magnums back? Yes, I can. Good. I'm pretty sure the first time I killed this dude, I actually forgot to take the magnums because I just didn't see them. Because I probably killed him on a rock like that one. It blended in. Who knows? Not like it matters too much, because once you kill Skate, you get the Uzis back. And the Uzis are better than the magnums, technically, but having the magnums to save your Uzi ammo is also nice. Alright, where do we go from here? I'd have to do some shimmying, unfortunately.
Oh, really?
Okay, good. I wasn't sure if, like, the falling ledge grab was a thing they added in future games, but good. I don't know how we would do this otherwise. Too sure what they want me to do here. Can I stand on this? I can. Okay, good. Yes, just casually grab the cliff face that has molten magma coming out of it. Laura's very selective about what she's resistant to, fortunately. What's this thing? Okay, just a dead end. That was unfortunate.
He was a good man. What a rotten way to die.
Yeah, it turns out that swan diving into lava is bad for your health. Who would have guessed? Okay, so that just leads back out to the platforms. So we want to drop behind the boulder if possible to see what's down here. If there is even anything down here. Is there legit nothing back down here? Oh, here we go. Random shotgun just on the train tracks. We'll take it. So it's not at the end, it's over here. We will most certainly take the shotgun. I'm sure that'll come in handy with the next boss we'll come across. We have like no shotgun shells though. Not sure it's a good idea to be pushing this comically oversized box of TNT. Hopefully none of those fire-breathing mutants attack us. Yeah, we went through all of that work to get to this fucking lever. Let's hope it does something good. See if it blew up that pile of rocks by the TNT boxes. Oh, it did. What do you know? The comically oversized TNT boxes are now gone. Or some of them are, at least. Oh god, no, it's skate! It literally is skate.
You firing at
Bro.
me, huh? Ain't nobody else here, you must be firing.
Ugh. No! No! We just murdered a small child. I'm sorry, guys. We had to. It's self-defense. We got our Uzis back, though, so that's a positive. We murdered this small child. That's one of the greatest mysteries of this game to me. Why is that dude one of Natla's henchmen? Like, I get it. They clearly were going for the Bond-style thing, where she has a bunch of weird and wacky people in her entourage. But why a random, like, edgy 90s kid with Uzis and a skateboard? That's just bizarre to me. The lurch-looking dude in the trench coat and the cowboy guy makes sense, but not that guy. Can I reach this? I can't. Unfortunate. Ooh. Water. Where's the water lead? It's okay. What's a little bit of tomb raiding without some child murder? Yeah, what is the point of this? Now, let's see where the door leads. Oh, it's a secret. Nice. We'll take it. Maybe that's supposed to be like a vantage point, so you could kill the boss a little bit easier. Not really necessary in our case, though. We just mag dumped him with our shotgun. Yeah, the lurch dude with the trench coat, if I remember correctly, I think he's actually the easiest out of all of them. Especially now that we have the Uzis. Oh, you son of a bitch. How dare you? Okay, we have to murder the small child again. Oh wait, no we don't. I'm stupid. We already have the Uzis, which is proof that we've already murdered the small child. Yeah, whenever you go to get your Uzi certification, you have to murder a small child. It's part of the process. You guys understand how these regulations work. I like how the weapons that are holstered in her little, I like how the weapons holstered in her pistol holsters change. It's like you can see she puts the Uzis in her pistol holsters. It's a nice little touch. Yeah, just like the Founding Fathers intended, exactly. Yeah, there's no extra goodies I'm missing here, right? I think we're good. Yeah, it looks like we're good. This ancient Atlantean chamber just so happens to have all, like, the slopes and stuff that a skate park would have. Suddenly, things are starting to come together. It's like, who's the best person to guard this strange Atlantean chamber that looks like a skate park? I just so happen to know a homicidal child who likes skateboarding and shooting Uzis. Suddenly, everything makes sense. Alright, what is this room? I can't give the Atlanteans too much shit, though. Especially compared to the people who built the city of Tenos. Atlantis apparently doesn't have an infinite supply of glowing wasps to harass you, so I'll take it. We take the small wins where we can get them. Alright, this is, yeah, no, it's not actually. Interesting. Interesting. It's actually not the same block. Does that mean I can push this in deeper now? That's what she said. Piece of shit. Okay, I guess we have to find a different way to that door, maybe? Yeah, we'll just leave that open. Leave that open and hope for the best.
Say cheese.
Oh no, it's Lurch! Yeah, as you can see, Lurch, compared to his cohorts, is a fucking joke. He's an absolute fucking joke. Bro's using his shotgun like a sniper rifle. It's a little strange. Alright, how do we open up this little doohickey? Oh, maybe we have to climb up here first. What is this thing called? Pyramid key. Aptly named, I suppose. What does Lurch look like in classic mode? Oh, he doesn't even have his trench coat. That's lame. Damn. Why'd they take away Lurch's trench coat? Also looks like they made him a ginger for some reason. Whereas now he's bald. The Great Pyramid. It was hidden in plain sight this whole time. How could it be? Yeah, this is some legit fucking body horror shit. I think we crossed over into Dead Space territory. Oh wait, what? Why am I using the pistols again? Give me the fucking Uzis. Yeah, this place is a shithole. I don't like it. Found Natla's weird flesh bondage palace where she makes her mutants. I'm so good on that. Is Skate, Lurch, and like Cowboy Curtis, are they all cool with this? Like, have they seen what she's up to? Are they cool with her making like weird flesh abominations? Is that a thing? I'm gonna actually, I'm gonna change over to the Magnums. I don't want to use too much of the Uzi. It's important to save the Uzi for the last boss. Welcome to my palace of fleshy delights. Oh, whoops. Got chomped on. I hope you all are enjoying Moxie's Palace of Fleshy Delights. We give out free hamburgers every Tuesday. Don't ask where the meat comes from, though. We're gonna force feed you weird alien hamburgers. Don't worry, everybody's welcome in Moxie's Meat Palace. Yeah, the super exclusive Moxie meat. Exactly. Salami, were you the one who had the emote of the frog sitting on top of the hamburger? Extremely based emote. Okay, we need to, like, not die this time. Yeah, that one. That's an extremely based emote. Yeah, I like that one. That one gets a thumbs up for me. Alright, let's not fuck this jump up again. Part of the pitfalls of using the modern controller, or modern controls, is they tempt you to go super fast and not line your jumps up. Whereas in classic Tomb Raider, you would be forced to do that, because you don't have a choice. What is this? I see water and I see spikes. I also see a weird pyramid. Where's that flapping coming from? I'm surprised this is a secret. I thought this is where we're supposed to go. Whatever, I'll take it, I guess. Okay, well if that's a secret, then where are we supposed to go? Gosh, they sure are loading us up on Uzi ammo. I wonder if something terrible's about to happen. Yeah, it's just a good luck charm from the parkour monks. Yeah, why didn't this open? What's up with that? What good did pulling that lever do for us? did that do for us? Like, what's the point of that? Also, why is there a, like, invisible barrier in front of this? What's up with that? Like, I can't pass through this. This game's cracked. This doesn't open either. Alright, what does this do? Okay, that opens that door. What does the other lever do then? Yeah, what the hell was the point of that other lever? Strange. Classic Tomb Raider nonsense. Okay, there's actually nothing down here. This area is just bait. These weird fleshy walls. What kind of H.R. Geiger nightmare are we in exactly? Look at Bro. Bro is down there trying his best. Just unable to break free of that platform. You hate to see it. I don't know what it is with the gargoyles in this playthrough, but they've been having issues. You know what? I'm not gonna complain. Heck 'em. Sounds like a you problem, not a me problem. World's most oblivious mummy. We'll take it. Stay away from me. God, this is like the worst possible situation. Okay, I take it back. It could have gone worse, but you know what? We'll take those. You gotta imagine this place smells sus as fuck. Weird, suspicious meat smell all over the place. Alright, can I get by this boulder at all? Probably not. Oh, we can. Nice. We glitched our way through it. We might have done that too early, though. Can I glitch my way past it again? No. Damn it. Okay, well, we'll just have to hope that disappears, I guess. Otherwise, we're gonna have to load a game. This place just gets weirder and weirder the further I get into it. Doesn't really look like a jump we can make, Laura. I'm not too sure about this. Maybe it is. Possibly. We can try it, I guess. What's the worst that could happen? Okay, getting close to them was a fucking mistake. I should have just let them shoot their stupid darts at me. Yeah, whenever those things are shooting darts at you, don't ever interrupt them. Just let them do their thing. It's way better than them running at you and trying to butt-fuck you. Deep Rock Survivors? I don't think I've heard of that one. Is that any good? Yeah, we're gonna put some of that Sun Tzu knowledge to the test. Or maybe not to the test, but to good use. Never interrupt your enemy whenever they're making a mistake. Their mistake being shooting darts at me instead of bum rushing me. Okay, this is not good. Laura? Do you want to, like, fucking move instead of just staring at the wall? It's a well-known fact that cats hate bugs. I guess the squishy trap just got tired of doing its thing. Yes, we have Qualipex's throne, Tihokin's throne, and Natla's throne. Apparently they have to go through all of that bullshit just to get to their chairs. Who would have guessed? Atlantean society's kind of fucked. True, knowing them, they could probably just levitate. Just levitate through all of the bullshit. They don't have to do any parkour. In ancient society, that's actually how you choose the ruler. Imagine having to parkour. Yeah, we actually have so much Uzi ammo, it's ridiculous. Look at this. Almost 3,700. Yeah, we're just gonna start using the Uzi. We have a disgusting amount of Uzi ammo. Okay, we need to use a health pack. Yeah, get that piece of crap out of here. Easy work.
Man, I'm gonna break my monitor, I swear!
Should have been slightly faster using our medkit. No! I fell on my knees, help! What a pain in the absolute ass. What an absolute pain in the ass. actually have more large meta packs than we do small ones. It's funny. Yeah, get him out of here. Oh no, it's Shadow Laura! God, that's fucking horrific. Look at the classic version. That's absolutely horrific. At least she looks vaguely human in the remaster. So do her, like, finger guns actually hurt us? They do. Yeah, she looks like fucking E.T. It's a fucking flat-ass head that's like a loaf of bread. Oh, whoops. Yeah, why is Shadow Laura a thing? I have no fucking clue. Imagine if, like, Dark Link was like that. Dark Link was like a weird meat puppet version of Link. Damn. We murdered her. Very unfortunate. No, my weird meat clone. She's dead. She's dead. No! It's okay. It was a necessary sacrifice. We had to do it. Oh wait, hold on. Missed some ammo. I kind of wish they gave her some weird, like, distorted pain sounds. Oh god, oh god, oh god, no, no! Yeah, fucking surprise horse. What's this thing? Oh, whatever it is, we can't open it. Well, this is the room Natla was hanging out in. Yeah, look, we have the Scion. Scion is apparently the power source for this weird meat generator. We have the power of infinite meat at our disposal. Yeah, question for you guys in chat. What would you guys do if you had the power of infinite meat at your disposal? Would you make weird, like, horse mutants like Natla?
You can't do this.
We condemn you, Natla of Atlantis, for your crimes, for the flagrant misuse of your powers, and
For making
robbing us
weird
of
meat
our-
You
mutants.
can't,
breaking the three bond of consent that our people are ruled and secured under, and invading Teopan and
You
myself.
broke our three-way. How dare you?
Our warriors.
You can't replace us with mutants.
Our pyramid, so that you can use the pyramid, its powers of creation, for your own mindless destruction.
Mindless? Look at you! Neither of you have one squirt of inventive juice in your heads. Wasters.
Let's just do it.
Tehokan!
You use the sacramental place as a source of individual pleasure. As some freak factory.
They're survivalists, a new generation.
A slaughter heap now. And you. We're gonna lock you in limbo. Make your veins, heart, feet, and that diseased brain stick solid with frozen blood. Greet your eternal unrest, Natla!
You won't rest either, or your damned continent death.
God, this is just like fucking weird and kinky. I get the idea that these three people were in a throuple, and they're not very happy that Natla replaced them with fucking meat monsters. How dare you
Back
make
again.
weird fleshlights?
For a grand reopening, I assume.
Evolution's in a rut, natural selection at an all-time low. Shipping out fresh meat will incite territorial rages again. Will strengthen and advance us. Even create new breeds.
Kind of evolution on steroids, then.
A kick in the pants. Those runts Qualopec and Tehokan had no idea. The cataclysm of Atlantis struck a race of
God, she's fucking
languorous
tall.
wimps. Plummeted them to the very basics of
She's like
survival.
6'3".
It should
Look how tall she is compared to Laura.
Or like this.
Hatching commences in 15 seconds.
too late for abortions now.
Not
Oh,
without
it's
the
never
heart
too late.
operation.
Yeah, it's never too late. You silly girl, it's never too late for an abortion.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Oh no! No! The real enemy, the pro-lifers. No, I mean, not unless they're protecting this fucking abomination. If they're protecting this fucking abomination, yeah, we're gonna have words. No! Yeah, fortunately we did shoot him on his birthday. Alright, see you later, bro. He explodes just like all the rest. Yeah, bro's a fucking abomination. I think we're good. I think we're morally in the right killing that guy. See, normally that fight is kind of annoying, but with the modern controls, it's actually rather easy. So the real question is, where did Natla go? Did she fall into the lava? Is she gone forever? Oh, okay, I guess we can't push stuff. Messed up. Oh, hold on, there's a switch up there. Yeah, I'm being silly. Yeah, I don't know about going from a high-octane last boss fight to block puzzles again. It's an interesting design choice. Yeah, I know, watching me do these slow block puzzles is super exciting stuff. It's like, what happened to Natla? I don't know, good question. What did happen to Natla? We'll find out after we move these blocks. This is dangerous. Oh, you wacky Natla. We're totally, we're wise to your tricks at this point. Those silly falling boulders aren't gonna fool us again.
That's disgusting.
It turned out that the falling boulders didn't get us, but the collapsing floor did. Alright, let's try healing before we do this. Maybe things will go a little bit better for us. If we're not half dead. Alright, can I take the ski on now? No? Can I blow it up? That was anticlimactic, as we call it. That's what we call in the business, anticlimactic. No! I refuse to grab the ledge. I would rather die than grab the ledge. Okay, Laura, whatever you say. Death it is, I suppose. Casually tanking these arrows. They do so little damage, who cares?
That's disgusting.
Yeah, if they meant this to be like the dramatic on-rails chase sequence where you valiantly get away from the enemy stronghold while it collapses, that's definitely not this. Like, you're gonna be rehearsing this shit unless you save constantly, because it's very hard to get through. Oh god, did I fuck myself over? Okay, there we go. Had to glitch my way back through. Who's gonna be the sucker who picks up that fucking medkit? Tries to pick up the medkit when the fucking lava is coming towards you. She sounds like she stubbed her toe, the way she reacts with that. Alright, I need to, like, grab the ledge, not, like, land. This is so fucking annoying. Alright, I'll slowly approach the ledge and do a standing hop. And hopefully that's enough for us to grab the ledge. There we go. Yeah, you have to slowly approach the ledge and do a standing hop. Anything else is too much. Bro, fucking jump. That was your problem. Jump, you bimbo. Extra meds and Uzi ammo, like we really needed at this stage. Well, I guess there's nowhere to go but to commit suicide. It's nice knowing you guys.
Get that ass banned!
Okay, we're jumping a little too late, I think. Base drops are back. Nice. Let's go. We got a rave going on. We're raving so hard, we're gonna bring down Atlantis. Oh, hey, it's that one. She's back. I pressed the wrong button. I pressed the polygonal Laura boobs button instead of the medkit button. Yeah, Natla's apparently been turned into a Strogg from Quake. She even has a sick arm cannon. there's no way of making sure that she's dead or confirming the kill.
You can't bump off me and my brood so easy, Lara.
I already killed you. Oh, never mind. I think you underestimate the power of running in a circle with an Uzi, Atla. If only you knew the power of running in a circle with an Uzi, maybe you wouldn't have wasted all of this time rebuilding your Atlantean freak factory. Ugh, no! No, I'm dead for real this time! Help! At least I think she is. Alright, what are in these little, like, cubby holes? Is there a point to these? Alright, the bass drops are starting to get very violent. I'm scared, guys. The bass drops are starting to get really violent. Right, how the fuck do we get up there? It's like the final platforming challenge of the game. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Secret passage. Should have used her alien cloning vats to mass produce a army of small children on skateboards with dual Uzis. It would basically be nigh unbeatable. Virtually unbeatable, even. Oh god, no, no! Don't get glitched, please! We're at the very end. God, that would have been bad. I don't want to redo all that shit again. God, Laura's face is looking rough. Her eyes are made of scrambled eggs. Yeah, they really should have touched up these old FMVs. It is quite silly. Yep, and Atlantis is gone. We rediscovered Atlantis and then summarily blew it up. Because that's just how we roll, I guess. If I can't have Atlantis, nobody can. Well, that's Tomb Raider. Let's see, what did we learn? Yeah, we didn't even keep a souvenir, what the hell? Well, we probably learned that Umbrella got its roots from Atlantis. Wesker might be an Atlantean, because apparently they have a big problem with creating weird biomutants. But that's fine. We blew them all up. That's how we solve our problems. So it's not super late. Do you guys want the spicy retro surprise tonight or next time? It's not super late, so I think we would be fine if we did it now, if you guys want it. Well, after 2 weeks of promising, we finally finished Tomb Raider, so it's nice. It's nice to have the playthrough officially completed. With only a mild amount of scuffs along the way. Yeah, they're not, like, repeating the credits, are they? I hope not. There we go, final statistics. So 6 hours and 40 minutes. Not terrible. Not terrible for a casual playthrough. Alright, so the spicy retro surprise is not going to be more Tomb Raider. It's going to be something else.